The ability to persuasively communicate your ideas is the single greatest skill that will help you accomplish your dreams in the next 10 years. None of this happens unless the vision is to enrich lives. Steve Jobs never asked, how do I build a store that will help lift Apple's market share from 3% to 5%? That wasn't the vision. Instead, the vision was how do we enrich people's lives? And it turned out to revolutionize retail and customer service. But the secret sauce, if you really dig into it, is its people. How Apple employees are hired, trained, motivated, and coached to communicate with you, the customer, to create a loyal customer. And NPS is very important at Apple too, creating a customer who will refer the brand. There are three components to creating a magical experience for your customer that I've learned from the Apple Store and other great customer service brands that copy or at least do something similar. First, we're going to inspire our internal customer. The team has to be happy and enthusiastic and passionate about what they do. Then we're going to coach that team to serve our external customer. How do we, the design consultants especially, and the installers, how do we communicate with our clients? And thirdly, as a brand, can we communicate a consistent story? So let's begin with part one, inspiring our internal customer. And this comes down and starts with a word that I have heard several times the last few days, and that is passion. You cannot inspire unless you are inspired yourself. Steve Jobs was not passionate about computers. He was passionate about creating tools that would help you unleash your personal creativity. That's a big difference. In 1997, some of you know the history, Steve Jobs returns to Apple after a 12-year absence. At the time, Apple was close to bankruptcy. They had about 3 to 6 months worth of cash left. Steve Jobs gives an informal staff meeting. I'm going to show you a video clip from the meeting. You can tell it's informal because he's wearing shorts. This was his formal attire. He's speaking to the staff, though. Listen to the role that passion would play in ultimately reinventing and reinvigorating the brand.
To me, marketing's about values. This is a very complicated world. It's a very noisy world. And we're not going to get a chance to get people to remember much about us. No company is. And so we have to be really clear on what we want them to know about us. Our customers want to know who is Apple and what is it that we stand for. Where do we fit in this world? And what we're about isn't making boxes for people to get their jobs done, although we do that well. We do that better than almost anybody in some cases. But Apple's about something more than that. Apple, at the core, its core value, is that we believe that people with passion can change the world for the better. That's what we believe.
I love that quote. People with passion can change the world for the better. You need to ask yourselves, what is it that I'm passionate about? Yesterday at the reception, I was speaking to Marty, who's been a franchise owner for 30 years. And he said something really interesting to me. He said, from day one, I was passionate about service. From the first day, we saw ourselves as a service company that happened to sell storage systems. Isn't that interesting? So to me, it really reinforces what we're talking about here, because success leaves clues. The best performers, the top consultants, the best franchise owners, some of the most successful people in any field are those who are abundantly passionate about what they do. But they dig deep to identify what is it about what they do that has a real meaning to their lives and the lives of their customers.